Welcome back to Chosen Earth Angel Queen channel. I'm back with another message. Let's get into it. Isolation preserved my youth. Instead of looking for validation from other people, instead of a whole bunch of friends, family members, co-workers, people by my side, I got to a point that I had dealt with enough strategic people when I had a genuine heart where I was like, you know what? I don't want to encounter another human. I just want to spend time with God. If I have to be alone just to find peace because there is no one with a genuine heart as mine, let me have that isolation. I'm not going to shrink myself and dim my light just because I don't want to be alone. I'd rather be alone and be true to who I am than versus trying to be cool and do what everyone else is doing. So I decided isolation was the best route. And during that time, I had no idea that I was preserving my youth. All I knew is I want to be my own best friend if I can't find a good friend. I want to get closer to God if I can't find a good friend. And that's what I did for years on out. Isolated myself. Made sure that my ear gates, my eye gates, everything was on intentional. Everything was intentional for my health. Everything was intentional for my healing. Being alone, people are programmed to think something is wrong with that. But in isolation, you find yourself. You build your strength. You start a routine and you set boundaries and you get strong in that routine. So when you are able to interact in the real world in society, you're so solid in you, you can't be moved, you can't be shaken. If you have not had any time to isolate yourself and spend time for yourself, you're not authentic. You're like all the people that you're always around. You don't have your own identity when you never spend time by yourself. You're copying someone else's personality. You're blending in with someone else. Y'all blending into some sort of cult, some sort of duo when God created us to have individuality. There's nothing wrong with friendships. There's nothing wrong with being around people. But if you don't have your own identity, then your priority is being firm in your own identity. God didn't create us for us to all copy one another. If that's the case, we would all look alike. We would all sound alike. He created us all different because we all bring something different to the table. But if you don't spend time isolated, you're not bringing your gifts to the table. You're not bringing your authentic self to the table. So it's important if you want to have confidence in yourself, if you want to bring something to this world, it's important that you get alone and know who you are and what you bring to this world. So you're not sucked into a matrix of people just copying other people and regurgitating other people. So isolation preserved my youth. I wasn't with family and friends, people who could change my mind and my opinions, people who could stress me out, people where I would have to wear their burdens or over explain myself for validation. Not doing all that, not being in all these different emotions to please other people, to be cool, to mix in and blend in with people. That ages people. People will look at people. Look at yourself. So it might be you. You might have age all over you. And it's because you went around so many people, observing all these people. God didn't intend for you to observe all that energy. God never said, I want you to have a whole bunch of friends and never spend time with yourself. I want you to always cater to your family and your kids and never have your own identity. God never permitted that. God said, I made you in the image of me, which, and if you're made in God's image, you are a unique being. Your unique DNA plus you being in God's image, that's how God created you to be. Most of everyone has to take the time out to unplug from social media, unplug from your family and friends, and get in tune and get connected with God, getting connected with nature, getting connected with the creator's biggest and wonderfulest marvels and that this world has to offer. And this is all for free 99. So there is no excuse other than your choice to be disobedient and run after friends, family, and lovers instead of making yourself and your identity a priority so you can be an asset to this world and not just another puppet, not just another rat in the rat race, but rising up to be the beautiful being that God created you to be. And so you can add to people's lives and not handicap them or stop yourself from growth. So this is my message I have for you. I hope that you guys like the message. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be back with some more messages. Bye.